So this is a bit of a mystery car. This is a 1979 Mini 1100 Special, as you can tell by the wheels and the striping. It's been made into a convertible. Yesterday I got a call from an English chap was driving this car from the UK to Croatia, which is a good distance from here in where I live in Austria. They've been driving it for some days, I think. They had some serious problems with it. It had brand new tyres. It had some work done in the UK, but I don't know exactly what at the moment. Anyway, the bottom line is, and the reason I look so haggard and tired, because, well, I'm old apart from that, is that they broke down on the border just between Germany and Austria, which is about 330 kilometers from here. So it's just under 7. Oh, hang on, somebody's coming. So, sorry about that interruption. The people that drove up earlier in the video just before, this is Joseph, the half owner of the track day car with me. So he came over, brought his wife over to have a look at it, and he came over yesterday early with his daughter. So his daughter wants to drive the car too. Obviously she'll go in between us driving it, but she seems very keen. It'd be nice to have a young woman who's interested in motorsports or interested in minis. Anyway, so going back to this car, so yeah, so we're not sure exactly what's wrong with it. So what we're going to do now is, after this very long night, we're going to now take it off, bring the track day car around this side and put this up on the ramp and see where the problems are in it. As I said, it had 4 brand new tyres. Well, the owner told me it had 4 brand new tyres, and if you feel on the inside, they're completely feathered, they're gone. So there's obviously something wrong with the tracking, or something wrong with the steering geometry. On the passenger side, it seems like it's got about 1.5 degrees of negative camber. On this side, there's no camber at all on it. So there's something wrong, badly wrong. They thought it was the CVs. Maybe it is CVs. We don't know yet. So we'll get it on and have a look, and I'll show you the rest of the story. So how it turned out was the people who own this car watched my channel, and when they got into trouble, they contacted a couple of friends of mine who were on Facebook and so on to get my number, which they were reluctant to do, which is good of them not to do that. But they gave him my email address, and we got in contact, and I WhatsApped him, tried to explain what was going on. He tried to explain to me what was going on, and this is where we are at the moment. So they're gone to Croatia now, to their holiday home in Croatia. We'll do what we need to do and have a look at what's wrong. I'll contact him this afternoon and tell him where the problems lie, and then it's up to them what they want to do. I did say to him, I don't repair cars for people. It's not something I'm really interested in. It's a hobby for me, and I've been down this line before. I built an E-type for somebody, an E-type shell for somebody from a wreck to which I'll put some photographs up actually in this one, because Nigel kindly sent me some photographs on it. It looks beautiful, the car. And I've done some other work for other people, this red Mini Cooper, but I don't like doing it. It's a hobby. Anyway, without further ado, we'll get this up on the ramp, see where the issues are, and I'll take you around, and if we can, what we can identify, we can show you. And hope you enjoy the video. So we're going to take it around the other side and get this other Mini on. We'll put the bonnet back on later. Adjust this throttle, don't we? What's that ticking over 1,000?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable for a... Oh, two. It's about 1,200 RPM that, when it's slowest. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, over to the right. Right hand drive down. Yeah. Well. Right. Okay. Maybe turn that way a little bit. No, the other way. That's it. Very nice. Okay. What's it like with the top off? It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, nice.
I think you'll have to... How does it feel? It's all over the place, is it?
Yeah,
Steering.
Yeah,
But can you, the CVs you can't hear though.
No, I'll try.
Okay.
No.
So we've brought the car in. You can see the tops. We've taken the top down. So what's wrong with it is, if he'll show you, you can top and tail it, or side to side. You can see how loose that wheel bearing is, and even that nut can be turned by hand. If you took the split pin out, you can see. And it's the same on both sides. So no wonder that you can see how bad the feathering is on those. And on the back, they changed the tyres. He's actually sent me a thing saying, can I get 4 new tyres for him? But in fact, that one is old. Look at the cracking on that. Anyway, so we're going to take the bearing apart and just see if it's damaged or not. I don't know how many hundreds or thousands of kilometres they've done on it, but we'll see how they are. So he's going to strip it down now and we'll bring you back when we see what's going on. Okay, so we've taken the car apart. What's happened is before they left England, they had a guy get a upgrade kit from drum brakes to disc brakes, which is fine. But as you saw, the wheel bearings weren't tightened properly. These top ball joints are ridiculously tight. The bottom one's not great either, and they're the spring-loaded ones, but the top one is well over tight. There's not a shim in it, and it's not even captive on there either. Shock absorber's absolutely shot both sides, so I've got some basic ones which will do for him. He's out there only running around in Croatia with it, so everything will be good. A few issues. This was completely shattered. This tapered ring was completely shattered, and the bearings, you can see the, particularly on that one, you can see the bluing inside. Hopefully you can see it. So they're shot. So I've got new bearings. And there's quite a few other bits and pieces on it. Unfortunately, the toe board mountings, you can see here that the way he's put that hose on it, that caliper hose. Look how it's bent, or it's not been put on correctly. It should be put onto the caliper first and then straightened and put in through the subframe. That's twisted to hell, so I'll be pulled every time you turn the corner. And I would imagine this side is going to be the same. So yeah, there's quite a few things to do. The toe board rubbers or the toe board mounts are absolutely knackered. They're actually not even attached to the car, they're split on both the rubbers. No wonder it was banging every time they accelerated or decelerated. The lamination of the rubbers can come completely away, so we'll have to replace them. And obviously somebody's been jacking it up underneath here. But you can see on this car that this is a completely different sill. And there's a reason for that, obviously, because it's been made into a convertible. This is probably 3mm steel, I would imagine, and you see there's no flutes in it. And because obviously it's a convertible, obviously what they've done it to strengthen it up. But it does look like it's been done quite well. You can see it's been all box section in there. These carpets must be specially made for it. But you can see how thick that box section is all the way back. So it looks like whoever converted it made a good job. A few things with the dashboard's rattling, a few other bits and bobs, and all the tyres are buggered, even though they're brand new, unfortunately. So we've just managed to get some new Falcon tyres for it, but you can see that shock absorber's the same, that's weeping. So there we go. Yeah, a few things to do and get it right. So we'll crack on.